Welcome Clashers and gamers alike to Galadon on Gaming, where today I go further beyond the tutorial in the game Rival Kingdoms. Yes, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. It has definitely been a challenge. I am up to Stronghold 10, and we are going to take a look at an attack replay of mine against a Stronghold 13, and we're going to play the in-game sound so you can hear those sound effects as well. Definitely makes the battles epic. Now this is kind of an unusual strategy. I'm using the dragon to try to get rid of the spell tower in the corner. Now the dragon is taking a lot of damage, but we'll get the spell tower down, and what that does, it's going to give me an opportunity to deploy my troops inside the fort. Now I don't have to deal with getting those walls out of the way. As we take a closer look, I can deploy my wardens, paladins, and maulers right inside the village. Now they're taking a lot of damage, but I'm casting Cold Snap whenever I have enough mana to freeze defensive structures individually, and then I cast Boost on that tight group of troops, and that's going to help them mitigate some of that damage. They're going to work on the Stronghold. It's going to be close, but the Stronghold is the first to fall. So that is a 10 taking down a 13, and now it's just a matter of trying to collect as much gold as I can, and the units going down pretty quickly, but the victory is mine. And so as this attack wraps up, we will be able to take home a few trophies and some gold. You can see the last warden just about to fall, dramatically falling to the ground. My favorite is when a paladin dies. It's just such a melodramatic. They collapse to their knees and then fall over. But that is the end of this battle. As we pan out, you can see I didn't get to those gold storages, but it was victory, and I did get a lot of gold out of there, over 106,000. So we are going to take a look at another raid where I take on a Stronghold 13, this time in a Kingdom War. So this is a Sentinel Base, so he has an additional boost to all of his hit points for all of his structures, so it makes him a little bit harder to defeat. As you can see here, 15% extra hit points. So this is from a recent war between Lost Phoenix and Hawaii Ohana. Now I'm going to the battle boosts because I'm definitely overpowered here. I've been saving these. You get these from relic chests, from chests that you're awarded from just winning regular battles. So I'm grabbing some extra troops, and now I've got 2 sets of maulers, 3 sets of wardens, and a set of paladins, not to mention my donated troops in my troop portal. So this time a little more traditional approach. I'm going to drop Emberclaw, my dragon, on the outside, and you can see he is building up that ability there. As that clock is filling up, that is going to give him the ability to swoop across the base. So I'm going to start on the far right here, deploy my troops over here in the corner, and now as my dragon is ready, I can send him across the base here, all the way across, and he'll be able to do this again. Now in the meantime, I'm going to freeze some of these catapults because they cause massive splash damage, send the dragon back off across the base again. Units now getting through the walls, and I'm again trying to find those high hit point or high damaging structures to freeze. Sometimes I panic a little bit in there trying to figure out which one to freeze in time, waiting for the dragon to be able to swoop again. Units moving in, just trying to build up mana so I can hopefully cast boost on them. Just a couple more before I can. Oh, just like 1 or 2 more structures. There it goes. Now here comes the dragon again. There goes boost on the troops. They're right on top of the Stronghold. Definitely taking damage again. Dragon is down, but so is the Stronghold, and in a Kingdom War, that's all that matters. It's just whether you get that Stronghold down or not. That's just a little taunt to the defender. Throwing that last spell in there really didn't matter anything. The rest of it, just letting the troops run through the village and take everything down just because it looks good when it's cleaned out, and that is a victory for Lost Phoenix against Hawaii Ohana. Now for this next clip, I actually did what I call a speed raid. This is a kingdom raid where I am going to go through every single defender on the other side from that kingdom there. And now, of course, some of these bases in the beginning are lower level, so I just am not going to worry about things. I just dump all of my troops down, not using the donated troops from the portal. Let everybody go in and just destroy that Stronghold, and that is it. Stronghold down, I can finish the battle, end the battle early, and move on towards the next opponent. And here you can see, not wasting any time, getting there as quickly as possible. And once again, I'm pretty overpowering here. I have higher level troops than this defender. So sending the dragon in, letting those troops go in, went ahead and cast boost anyway. It really is overkill, and I'm fast forwarding this battle. You can hit that fast forward button once you've deployed the troops, and that makes things go even that much more quickly. So there's no wasting time here. Now here comes the next opponent. This guy is a Stronghold level 6, and we are just going to dump in all the troops once again, send the dragon in towards the center. And in these raids, it is all about speed. I'm just trying to get in, get the Stronghold down, ending the raid, and there I am moving on to the next. Now this is all played at normal speed, so this is exactly how long it took me to conduct all of these raids. Now you usually have 24 hours to do this. I'm just doing this quickly. 24 hours to conduct all of the raids. Obviously at the bottom of the screen you see the hourglass. You've got 3 minutes for each individual raid, but Stronghold down, end the battle, go back out. And if you look at the map, you can see we're moving in closer and closer to the heart of the kingdom. And we're kind of passing these walls. We're getting into the more upgraded bases. So this time, this is a Stronghold 8. So a little bit tougher, but still not going to be that hard if I drop all my units and head them right in towards the center. Got the dragon in support. Didn't even really need the spells. Stronghold down, back out, moving on. Alright, so now we've got another level 7 Stronghold. Let's get right in there and take this one down as quickly as possible. Again, not real worried about it. We're going to drop all the troops on one side here. Put the dragon in support. Now this dragon, different than Emberclaw, this is Forvale, and you'll notice as Forvale swoops over the village, instead of causing damage, he is actually freezing structures. So that's another cool thing about the Ancients and the Dragons. Each have their own specific set of skills and abilities. So we're still moving on as quickly as possible, just dumping all of the troops down, sending in Forvale to freeze some of those defensive structures. But before you know it, Stronghold down, epic victory, moving on. So there we are, getting closer, only 3 more defenders to finish this kingdom raid with a flawless, undefeated win. So slightly more upgraded bases here. Obviously, you can see the difference between facing an easy opponent like this and earlier when I was trying to take down Stronghold 13s. There goes Forvale in there, freezing some more structures. Got lots of mana saved up, so we go ahead and cast Boost, and Stronghold down once again. So here we go, we're inside the walls, we're on to the Sentinel, so he's going to get a 10% boost in hit points, or she. So on to the Stronghold 8 Sentinel, and we are going to overrun this base as well. But don't get me wrong, it isn't always this easy. It's like in the regular attacks in this game, the more you win, the tougher opponents you face, and the same for these kingdom raids. We will promote to a higher league after these victories, and eventually we will run into somebody where just about every village we attack is going to be a serious challenge. But for now, this is the King level 10 Stronghold, the last battle in my series of kingdom raids, and my job will be done here for Lost Phoenix. Now I'm going to drop my troops down first, and now I put down Forvale, and I'm trying to time Forvale's swoop across the village as they start to enter, freezing some of those defensive structures. Now I'm going in, casting Cold Snap, casting Boost on the troops right on top of the Stronghold. It's down, battle over, and that is the end of this series of attacks. Speed raiding all the way through in just about 4 minutes. So there it is, you guys. Yes, I do play games other than Clash of Clans. I still love Clash, but I also love all games in general. So let me know if there's another video game you'd like me to try out, another mobile app as well, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, can I talk at the end of these videos too?
Yes, Peter, what do you have to say?
Or nothing. I just like to hear myself speak. It's one of my great joys in life.